Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jeff, Beard Nation, and today we're going to go over why I think the Bullfrog is better than the FFAR. In my honest opinion, I think the Bullfrog is a better gun right now, is going to be a better gun in the long term. The biggest reason, other than the 85 round mag, is that the FFAR is broken. It's not balanced. It's going to get nerfed. It's not if, it's when. They're going to make the adjustment to the gun, and when that happens, we're going to be digging to see what the next best gun is, especially for that close range weapon that you're looking to pair with your assault rifle, with your tactical rifle, or with your sniper rifle. The Bullfrog is going to be that gun, and we're going to jump into why I think that. Now, before we jump into the attachments that I like to use with the Bullfrog, I wanted to show you WZRank.com. This site's great to see what the current meta is right now, to be able to break down the weapons that you like to use or want to experiment with, and see what the community is using overall in terms of attachments. Here are the most common weapons that are being used right now, and this is no surprise here. You can see that the Kar98, the FFAR, the MAC-10, the AMAX, and the AUG, they're all ranking in the top 5. But as you can see right here, the Bullfrog is number 14. And I just wanted to point out that this is going to keep climbing. The FFAR is great, fantastic gun, but it's going to get nerfed. I'm going to say that a million times during this video. And once that happens, we're going to be looking for what our sniper support gun's going to be. Yes, the AMAX is great. Recoil can be a little bit nasty on it, but do we want something that's going to be the SMG, that gun that you're not going to have to reload, that gun you're going to keep shooting? That's going to be the Bullfrog. So we can jump in, and we'll see when we cover my attachments. This is pretty much exactly what I'm running. Task Force barrel's a no-brainer. This thing has no recoil. You're not gonna have to worry about the trade-offs for the Task Force. There's a couple different grips being used. You want to run that GRU suppressor. You might have a trade-off between stocks and steady aim lasers, but you can see right here, KD, this is good. This is a support weapon. This is a great KD. I mean, we can jump back to the FFAR and see that KDs are a little bit higher, 1.4, 1.24. I'll take this for a grain of salt. I'm not entirely sure how that fits into the overall scheme of things or how it's being used. Wanted to show this website. It's great. The link will be in the description below. You'll be able to see what kind of loadouts. You can actually go pull your user ID, see where you rank, what your KD is. There's a lot of cool data here. Use it to your advantage. Take it for a grain of salt as well. Test things in the field. Look at what kind of secondary weapons you want to run with, what kind of perks, equipment. Let's jump into my personal Bullfrog attachments and we can go from there. So here's an overall lookout of the attachments that I'm running on my Bullfrog. I'm running the GRU suppressor, I'm running the Task Force barrel, I'm running the KGB skeletal stock, I'm running the Spetsnaz grip, and I'm running the VDV 80 round fast mag. Here are the attachments that I'm running right now with the Bullfrog. The first one is the GRU suppressor. This attachment's pretty necessary in Warzone in my opinion. You want to stay off the mini-map, you want to stay silent. It's a no-brainer. You also get some added benefits of some recoil control and aim stability. Super important. This gun beams. It's going to run like a laser beam. You're not going to have to worry about it. They can call it hit scan or what have you, but this gun's great, especially for recoil control. Next up, we have the Task Force barrel. This attachment's so important because it's going to add that effective damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed. While the disadvantages are some recoil control, honestly, with the Bullfrog, it's not going to matter. This gun beams with the Task Force barrel. No need to worry. It's going to continue to hit scan. It's going to continue to down enemies, even at mid-range. The next attachment that I'm running is the Spetsnaz grip. The reason I like to run this attachment is because it's going to balance that recoil. It's going to allow you to control what you added with the Task Force barrel. It's going to continue the laser beam targets. It's going to continue to be hit scan. This is a great attachment, and in my opinion, it's necessary. The absolute most important attachment on this gun is the VDV 85 round fast mag. The reason being is 85 rounds.
85 rounds.
The FFAR maxes out at 50 rounds. You can shoot through those 50 rounds very quickly. I have trouble taking down 2 or 3 enemies without having to reload with the FFAR. With the Bullfrog, you don't have that issue. Last but not least, we have the attachment that I like to run, which is the KGB skeletal stock. This can be changed out for a number of attachments, including no stock, including wire stock. You can change the stock out completely, run it stock, and have a laser, depending on what you like to do. Personally, I don't like to hip fire. I like the ADS. That's my style of play, so I'm running this for extra movement speed, extra sprint to fire time. If you're really worried about getting caught mid-sprint, you can run the no stock. I like to be a little bit more strategic about how I play. I don't like to get caught mid-sprint, but it happens to the best of us, so really run what you think is going to be best here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section below. Drop a like, make sure you subscribe, support the Beard Nation, support the videos, and looking forward to the next one. Peace.